Hey guys, we finally hit 1K subscribers. Yay! So to celebrate, I decided to make a Q&A. Not the other thing I had planned. We don't talk about that. Anyways, let's get into some of these questions. First up, we have a question from the local weird artist, and they asked what my favorite musical is. It's actually Hamilton. You guys definitely didn't know that. I actually watched it before I did, and I didn't want to watch it at all at first, which is really funny to think of. But then I did watch it and became absolutely obsessed. Then I forced my friend to watch it, and she also became obsessed. This one's from Chocolate Potato, and I don't like it with pulp. It's from the same person as before. And I think that would probably be Neapolitan, because it has 3 different flavors, just like how people have different qualities about them. And it tastes good. My first OC was named Sophia. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. And as far as I can remember, she is my first OC. But I can never be sure because I made so many characters as a kid that it's hard to remember. I don't still use her because I feel like her and her story should stay exactly how I had written it when I was like 12. But thanks for your question. Wow, I actually can't decide since there's so many to choose from. Though I do have some that I really like. This specific picture, because it doesn't look like the other pictures of Varian that I've made. He has his crown on his head, but it's tilted as if he's not exactly ready for his future just yet. And I also just love how he looks, and the colors make me want to dance on the inside because they look so good. This is a really random one to like, but I like it because I always thought of it as Ethan seeing Xavier for the first time. Like, Ethan is just walking around and sees a super cute boy and gets a little crush. I also like it because Xavier is about to go on one of his father's missions, but Ethan doesn't know that. So all he sees is a cute boy walking somewhere. I love them so much. This one is kind of dark, but I like it because of course I do. But I've always thought that this takes place right after Sam and Hazel take Blue in and everyone has gone to bed. But Blue is still awake because he's still thinking over everything that's just happened. He almost died, but he isn't gone. He's still alive and breathing, thankfully. But he doesn't feel alive, and so in this picture, he's standing at his bedroom doorway in Sam and Hazel's house and looking out into the hallway, just contemplating how he's gonna live without Ava in his life. Obviously, he's still alive, and she's actually alive, but in this moment, no one actually knows that, and that's why I like it. Sorry for all that talk, but I felt the need to explain it better, I guess. I actually tried to guess which character is going to be popular, and most of the time, I'm wrong, unfortunately. When I introduced the second generation of characters, I honestly expected Austin was going to be more popular than, let's say, Ethan. And I think that's mainly because he was going to be the main character before I changed my entire plan, basically. It is really cool to see which character you guys tend to like better. And another thing is that Ethan was a last-minute add-in. Actually, I was writing the story and I felt like there needed to be another character. So I added him, and I would have never expected him to become popular. But here we are. And I never expected me to like him because I could not draw him for the life of me. So there's that little fun fact. As for your second question, it's usually the song I'm listening to at the time that guides me to what the character is going to look like. And sometimes it takes a couple of tries to figure out exactly what I want them to look like. For example, my character Varian, y'all know him, y'all love him. I drew 2 pictures before I drew the one I decided what he would look like. And let me tell you, they did not look good. They were really bad looking. And other times, there's these small details that I want to add, but I just can't figure out how to draw them, so I just don't add it. Like Catherine, she was going to have glasses, but I just couldn't figure out how to draw it on her, so I just didn't. And yes, my persona has glasses. I figured it out eventually. Sometimes the character I'm imagining in my head is completely different than the one I actually draw. Like, for example, Xavier was gonna have brown hair, and that's just like a really weird thought. Dang, I feel bad. This comment is from over a year ago. But anyways, I'm 15 years old. My favorite color is dark red, and I don't play sports. Sorry. It's yellow. I knew that this was coming, and I actually do have an answer for you guys. The story is almost over, which is either a good thing or a bad thing, depends on how you see it. The lore I am currently working on is the end of the story. It's where things are going to end and everyone is happy and everyone gets their happy endings. And Xavier finally has some peace and quiet and can be normal. Because in my opinion, this has gone on far longer than I intended it to. And honestly, I just want to make silly little videos again with like random stories from their lives that aren't too deep. I don't know. And I want to also edit random things, if you guys are okay with that, of course, because I love editing things that I've watched as a kid or whatever, or characters I really like. But it's also honestly a lot to have to constantly think of lore that I need to make. And then when I don't have lore to post, I feel bad because then I'll just post some random edit of some random show or something that I don't even know if y'all have watched. But yeah, the lore is going to end soon, but it's okay. I'll still post stuff and I'll still make art videos because, of course, I have to do that. I love drawing. And I'll still make stories about them. They'll just be shorter and less long. So yeah, that's my current plan for that. But yeah, I'm going to finish up this lore that I'm currently working on, and I promise that I'll try to get it done by March. I know that's long, but I'll get it done in February, I promise. It's a lot to draw. But anyways, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!